it's a very difficult thing to ask for help and ask for support. Could be a bloke thing, I'm well aware of that. But it's such on our group, on our bereavement group, there's a core people that all like attend a lot, and I think I can honestly call them friends. And Katie, Emma, and Oliver, who are the support nurses, are just amazing. The support and the advice they give is amazing. And our little group of friends, I call them, we've all got a golden thread. We've got this little golden thread that just connects all of us. And every so often we just give it a little tug and we pull together, but we call it the golden threads. And it's such a positive. We've done a little side WhatsApp group called the Golden Threads, and it's so nice because we just, when we're not having a bereavement call, we can help support each other just through various. I've just gone through the horrible anniversary season, and lots of anniversary, and there's other people on the group that February, March are a particularly tricky month, and we've got into this lovely little tradition of we just light a candle for each other, and just the thought of other people just remembering why I'm lighting a candle, or when I light a candle for somebody else, that I'm thinking of them and what they're going through, what they've gone through, and and the people that they've lost. So it's the bereavement group has helped me. I can't really put into words. I joined to get support, and it's the greatest feeling in the world when somebody actually turns around to you and says, well, actually, Jonathan, you've helped support me. And that's something that I wasn't prepared for. Joining a group can be really difficult. And I think with the support group, and for anybody new that's wanting to join, is just join with an open mind. The lead nurses that always run the meetings are always, you can sit there and you can listen. You don't have to say a word. If you want to just listen and get support from that, that's absolutely fine. If you feel like you want to talk, then it's fine. There's no pressure. There's no judgment. We're all there, unfortunately, because we've sadly lost somebody to sepsis. And the thing that I found is nothing's off the table. You can talk about anything. I've talked about some of the anger that I felt, and I was like, I don't know if anybody else has felt this, and everybody was like, yeah, don't feel that you're alone. I've felt that. I've felt that anger. I've felt that. So it's, we can talk about anything and nobody is going to judge. And it's so important just to have an open, trusting group. And people are amazing. The people are just resilient, amazing human beings. And it is daunting to join the first one. But I think, of my experience, everybody that's joined has got something from the first meeting, and indeed has joined another couple of meetings as well. So I do think you should join. I really do think if you're thinking about joining a bereavement support group, I would highly recommend it. It's helped me so much. It's got me through so many bad times, and I can't speak highly enough for it. and it's an amazing support tool. It really is. There was one thing, the one bit of advice I would give is that don't be afraid to ask somebody how they are. But for me, just do one thing. Just say, don't say, how are you? Just say, how are you today? How are you today? Not how are you, because that's too general. How are you today? And just that one word for me made such a difference. It was, because, you know, I dealt with it by having a script. You know, I went back to work and people didn't know what to say. And then they were like, oh, how are you? And I'm like, well, you know, as good as can be expected. But then somebody just turned around and they were like, how are you today? And I was like, you know what? It's a pretty bad day today. You know, this has happened. And they were like, can I help you with anything? Can I do? And it was just that one word, that one little word at the end made such a difference. My memories of Cheryl are of her wicked laugh, her amazing sense of humour. She just lit up the room. She was the social butterfly. It was like every time we went to a dinner party, the first thing she would say is, right, okay, when you coming to us? So it was like always on the go, always wanted to do things. We were an amazing team. She was my best friend. No, she was just the most lovely, caring person that I've ever met. And, you know, I thought she was my soulmate. I really did. I've been with her for 14 years. 7 were married and 7 before weren't. And that's one of the really hard things that's hit me this year, is that this is the 7th anniversary of me not being with her. So it's been like a 777, and it's really hit me hard, that I haven't been able to be with her for the last 7 years. So it's been a tricky anniversary. I want to talk about her. You know, there's nothing. You know, I love talking about memories. You know, we used to be sat around a dinner party, and after a few glasses of wine, Cheryl was renowned to get a bit not heated, but a bit passionate about subjects, and the odd swear word used to come out, and then I used to just go, ladies and gentlemen, my wife. So when I'm at a dinner party now, when somebody says something and then everybody says, ladies and gentlemen, my wife. So it's just things like that, just to keep her memories going and keep her memories. And, you know, I meet up with friends regularly, and we always chat about Cheryl and the times we had. And yeah, it's really good memories, and of a real love and a real friendship.